I'm here with Tobi from Trash before the show in Glasgow tonight. How has the tour been for you guys so far?
Unreal. It's been like some of the best shows we've ever played so far in places where we didn't expect to have good shows. We've had shows in Southampton and Bristol that have been better than our previous hometown shows, so it's going really well.
So your new album has been out for just over a week now, and may I say it's absolutely fantastic. But how has the reaction been from you guys, like from the internet and from fans and things?
Yeah, we've had a lot of really good positive responses. I haven't really been combing through it too much, but I haven't really seen anything too negative. Everything seems to be vibing it, which is nice. And yeah. So
you've made some incredible music as a band, but what's the process like for you guys when you're sort of starting with your first little bits of going, oh well, that sounds quite good, to putting it all together and picking things to put on like EPs and albums and stuff?
We argue a lot because there's a lot of creative differences, but that's the best thing about it. That's what makes the kind of unique individual sound, because you've got someone who has like a very specific idea of how they want to write a song and like a plan they want to follow. And then I'll have like a completely different one, and we have to find a way to make both parties happy, and that's kind of what makes the whole sound, the whole mix.
So you were talking about, obviously there have been some really great shows on this tour. Has there been any particular show for you, good or bad, that has stood out throughout sort of your years of being a band?
I mean, Nottingham last night included, every time we go to Nottingham, we just seem to get a really, really good response, which is, we never saw that coming. We played tours where the shows have been kind of, average. It was early in the days back when we, wouldn't have had that many fans, but then we'd get to Nottingham and it would just be wicked. It'd be like our London shows down south, and last night was no exception. Last night was wicked. So yeah, Nottingham was always good.
So there's obviously been a big change to the EU yesterday, which has had a big effect on sort of the touring music industry. Do you think it'll stop you guys from touring over there, or do you think you'll fight to get your music to go play across in Europe?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of unknowns when it comes to that whole referendum thing. I know now that Cameron's resigned. They've got like a 3-month or however long buffer while they find a new prime minister, and then they've got like another 2 years before they say anything visa related is actually going to happen. I'm not sure, it could all be bullshit, I could be misinformed. I hope it doesn't have too much of an impact. I can imagine it will have some kind of an impact, and I'm not really looking forward to it, but if we, I hope it doesn't stop us. We're going to obviously keep trying to tour Europe as much as possible, but if it's not financially viable, that would be awful, but we'll try our best. We're not going to be put out of Europe just by... Because we'll go to America, and America needs visas. We'll go to Australia, Australia needs visas. If Europe needs visas now, then so be it.
So we usually like to put a couple of questions in here, just a couple more fun ones. So if you were stranded on a desert island, what one song would you listen to for the rest of your life?
One song? I'd probably... something by Have Heart, maybe Watch Me Rise. I think that'd probably keep me going, keep me inspired, maybe to get off this desert island and get some energy in me, but I don't know yet, so I'll go for that.
So what would be your dream tour to be on with any band, any artist, any lineup?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Maybe golden, sort of 2000, 2000s, Sum 41, between 2000 and 2010, that'd be wicked. I'm trying to think of some slightly smaller bands that I've seen absolutely tear it apart. Story So Far, that'd be really, really cool. There are a lot of hardcore bands that I could say that this band wouldn't necessarily fit on the bill, but still love to tour them. But yeah. I think I'll stick with Sum 41 and the Story So Far just because it's popular.
And finally, if you could have one superpower, what superpower would you have?
These are thinkers. These are proper thinkers. I'm going to give really shit answers because I'm the kind of guy that when I get a question like this, it's I need at least a year to think about this to get a proper answer. You know what I mean? I guess I'll go for Carl Pilkington's one. The ability to just like see through any bullshit, to just know the truth of any situation, any question, anything postulated. The truth, the ability to know the absolute truth. That'd be interesting.
That's such a good answer.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That would be so good. Well, thank you very much, and we are so looking forward to the show tonight, and the best of luck as well.
Cool. Sorry I wasn't able to give more fancy answers to the well thought out answers to the last question.